Bring me some colors, bring me some. And thinking maybe there will be a with everyone to make them realize how blessed they are, and they don't even consider them lucky. There are always turning points in your life. There was a rebirth day that I celebrated after 2 years and 2.5 months when I was able to sit on a wheelchair. That was the day when I had the rebirth. I was a completely different person. I still remember the day I sat on the wheelchair for the first time, knowing that I'm never going to leave this, knowing that I won't be able to walk for the rest of my life. I saw myself in the mirror and I talked to myself. And I still remember what I said. I cannot wait for a miracle to come and make me walk. I cannot sit in the corner of the room crying, cribbing, and begging for mercy because nobody has time. So I have to accept myself the way I am. The sooner the better. So I applied the lip color for the first time and I erased it and I cried and I said, what am I doing? A person on a wheelchair should not do this. What will people say? Clean it up. Put it again. This time I put it for myself because I wanted to feel perfect from within. And that day I decided that I'm going to live life for myself. I am not going to be that perfect person for someone. I am just going to take this moment and I will make it perfect for myself. And you know how it all began? That day I decided that I'm going to fight my fears. We all have fears. Fear of unknown, fear of known, fear of losing people, fear of losing health, money. We want to excel in career. We want to become famous. We want to get money. We are scared all the time. So I wrote down one by one all those fears. And I decided that I'm going to overcome these fears one at a time. Do you know what was my biggest fear? Divorce. I couldn't stand this word. I was trying to cling on to this person who didn't want me anymore, but I said, no, I have to make it work. But the day I decided that this is nothing but my fear, I liberated myself by setting him free. And I made myself emotionally so strong that the day I got the news that he's getting married, I sent him a text that I'm so happy for you and I wish you all the best. And he knows that I pray for him today. My biggest fear, number 2, was I won't be able to be a mother again. And that was quite devastating for me. But then I realized there are so many children in the world, all they want is acceptance. So there is no point of crying, just go and adopt one. And that's what I did. I gave my name in different organizations, different orphanages. I didn't mention that I'm on a wheelchair, dying to have a child. So I just told them that this is Muniba Mazari and she wants to adopt a boy or girl whatsoever, but I want to adopt a kid. And I waited patiently. 2 years later, I got this call from a very small city in Pakistan. I got a call and they said, are you Muniba Mazari? There is a baby boy. Would you like to adopt? And when I say yes, I could literally feel the labor pain. I said, yes, I am going to adopt him. I am coming to take him home. And when I reached there, the man was sitting and he was looking at me from head to toe. And in the back of my head, I kept thinking that, oh my God, he's going to say she's on the wheelchair. She doesn't deserve it. How is she going to take care of him? And I looked at him and I said, do not judge me because I'm on the wheelchair. But you know what he said? He said, I know you will be the best mother of this child. You both are lucky to have each other. And that day, I was 2 years old, 2 days old, and today he's 6. You'll be surprised to know another bigger fear that I had. It was facing people. I used to hide myself from people. When I was on bed for 2 years, I used to keep the door closed. I used to pretend that I'm not going to meet anyone, tell them that I'm sleeping. You know why? Because I couldn't stand that sympathy that they had for me. They used to treat me like a patient. When I used to smile, they used to look at me and say that, you're smiling, are you okay? I was tired of this question being asked, are you sick? Well, a lady yesterday at the airport asked me, are you sick? And I said, well, besides the spinal cord injury, I'm fine, I guess. But those are really cute questions. They never used to feel cute when I was on the bed. So I used to hide myself from people, knowing that, oh my God, I'm not going to see that sympathy in their eyes. It's all right. To all these amazing people, because I have overcome the fear. You know, when you end up being on the wheelchair, what's the most painful thing? That's another fear that people on the wheelchair, or the people who are differently able, have in their hearts, but they never share. I'll share that with you. The lack of acceptance. People think that they will not be accepted by the people because we, in the world of perfect people, are imperfects. So I decided that instead of starting an NGO for disability awareness, which I know will not help anyone, I started to appear more in public. I started to paint. I always wanted to. I've done a lot of exhibitions. I'm Pakistan's first wheelchair-bound artist. I've done a lot of modeling campaigns, different campaigns for brands like Tony and Guy. I have done some really funny, breaking the barriers kind of modeling. There was this one by the name Clown Town where I became a clown because I know that clowns have hearts too. And I also decided that if I really want to make the difference, I am not going to let people use me for their polio campaigns where they will make you a victim at an emblem of misery and mercy and will say that, you know what, give polio drops to your children or they'll become like this girl. I decided that I'm going to join the national TV of Pakistan as an anchor person. And I've been doing a lot of shows for last 3 years. So when you accept yourself the way you are, the world recognizes you. It all starts from within. I became the National Goodwill Ambassador for UN Women Pakistan, and now I speak for the rights of women, children. We talk about inclusion, diversity, gender equality, which is a must. I was featured in BBC 100 Women for 2015. I'm one of the Forbes 30 under 30 for 2016, and it all didn't happen alone. You all are thriving in your careers. You have bigger dreams and aspirations in life. Always remember one thing. On the road to success, there is always we, not me. So when you accept yourself the way you are, the world recognizes you. It all starts from within. I became the National Goodwill Ambassador for UN Women Pakistan, and now I speak for the rights of women, children. We talk about inclusion, diversity, gender equality, which is a must. I was featured in BBC 100 Women for 2015. I'm one of the Forbes 30 under 30 for 2016, and it all didn't happen alone. You all are thriving in your careers. You have bigger dreams and aspirations in life. Always remember one thing. On the road to success, there is always we, not me. Do not think that you alone can achieve things. No. There's always another
Get the
person
best of news, views, and entertainment. Truth FM 96.1, a heart and soul of Liberia.
Never.
For anyone who is visually impaired in the audience, first of all, as a visual description, I'll start by describing myself. I am a Black African woman, 5'7" and some change. I'm wearing black flats. My hair is up in an interesting situation. And I've got on beaded earrings, Maasai earrings, and a black dress, which I call my power dress. I wear it when I need a bit of confidence. I wear it when I need a bit of confidence because right now I'm sweating in many places. My knees are like jelly and I really need to pee all of a sudden. But thank you for having me. I had my first major eye surgery in 2010. General anesthetic, knife to the eye, 2 hours instead of the quick 40 minutes they had anticipated, and it didn't work. In fact, I came out of theater having lost more of my already declining eyesight. You see, since high school, I had been losing my eyesight very slowly, very gradually. And at the time, I had no idea why. Glaucoma wasn't a word I had ever heard before. None of my family had either. Then the ophthalmologist told me it's not just glaucoma, it's glaucoma the remix. He said that my glaucoma had already caused a lot of havoc in my eyes and that they will not be able to stop it. That it's more aggressive in Black Africans because of the color of our eyes, and that I'll probably be blind by 25. Between then and now, I've had over 20 different procedures, trying desperately to get back even a tiny bit of what I lost long ago. I was a teenager then. As my friends were discovering their paths and future ambitions, I was thrust into a world of darkness, grappling with the heavy burden of visual impairment in little Mombasa Island on the coast of Kenya. It's one thing to go blind, but it's another thing to go blind in a society that clings on discrimination, steeped with traditional prejudices. My name is Senator Crystal Asige, a human that is crazy about amplifying the voices of those who are overlooked and underestimated, the underdogs, like I have always been. I'm a fervent believer in making people feel seen and heard, no matter their ability or disability. If you find me on social media, it may look incredibly colorful. You'll see me in Parliament one day, in the studio the next, with politicians, the UK trade envoy to Kenya, then to a doctor's appointment in the evening. But in reality, all of who I am work harmoniously to fulfill my assignment, my purpose. I feel like I've already lived 5 lives in one and encountered a plethora of lessons, each brimming with wisdom and perspective. However, the most crucial lesson I've learned is if all you see is what you see, then you don't see all there is to be seen. Let those words resonate because they encapsulate my journey. In the depths of isolation and despair, I learned that if you cannot change a circumstance, then change the way you look at your circumstance. Because what is the alternative? In my case, the alternative was to give up. But that did not sit well with me. So I made the choice to either accept what is or commit to what could be, and I chose the latter. It became crystal clear to me that there is a difference between visual impairment and disability. This is visual impairment, but this is disability. I very quickly learned that disability does not discriminate. People do. In fact, disability can be the catalyst for unparalleled strength and adaptability. The most extraordinary gift my disability has given me is resilience, an unwavering determination to rise above adversity, and the ability to pivot and turn things around when they seem to be going left. I'm sure that's something that we all share here today as young people, right? Fast forward, the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs found me in my work, just a needle in a haystack of change makers like you, and invited me to last year's summit. It was here where I got the news that I had been gazetted into the 13th Parliament of Kenya. It was pretty wild. I came to one young world as an ordinary Kenyan, but returned home as a senator. Now, I'm at the heart of Kenya's dynamic political landscape, gracefully navigating its twists and turns. I am one of the youngest parliamentarians, one of the top performing female senators, and also voted top 40 under 40 in Kenya. Hey. The platform on which I stand today has played an integral role in shaping me into the person that I've become. It has infused me with a confidence that is nothing short of transformative. It's given me a glimmer of hope and inspired people who are young watching me, not only in Kenya, but across the globe, given me a voice that I've since used to champion the rights of PWDs, the youth and women in Kenya. It is truly remarkable what confidence mixed with hard work, good timing, and throwing in a dash of magic beans can achieve. Since the last summit, I've tirelessly worked towards making Kenya more inclusive and equitable. The laws that I am sponsoring now, such as the PWD bill, the Kenya Sign Language bill, the Learners with Disabilities bill, the Startup bill, the Public Participation bill, and 4 major amendments to transportation laws to address increasing road crashes that are killing too many young people in Kenya today. I'm trying to pave a way for a more brighter and accessible Kenya for everyone today. Standing before you, I am not just Senator Crystal Asige. I am a visually impaired person representing people with disabilities who are treated as taboos, pushed into the shadows, and hidden from the faces of the world as if they are less than or less than. My mantra that I walk around with every single day is, I have glaucoma, but glaucoma does not have me. When I spoke to you a year ago, I wore the same hat, carrying the weight of those unheard voices. From this place of determination and purpose, I started the Crystal Asige Foundation, which is dedicated to creating an inclusive society to break down the barriers within our infrastructure, our systems, society, and culture. I aim to open doors of opportunities to marginalized groups, especially PWDs. I haven't left my creative side behind though, and I am still using music to get young people excited about current affairs. Maybe the next social media hashtag will read, Senator Crystal Asige sings in Senate. After this session, I hope you'll remember me as an example of a shattered stereotype. People with disabilities are not mere charity cases or prayer items in the neighborhood Bible group. No, we are individuals with skills, talents, and powerful inherent creativity that can surprise and elevate the world that you have never imagined. Though I am now a politician, I am a person first. I won't barrage you with geopolitics and geoeconomics. Instead, I want to focus on leaving no one behind. I'd like to remind you that leaving no one behind includes yourself. Give your all, be authentic, embrace all aspects of yourself, and don't ever hide. In keeping with this year's theme, peace and reconciliation can't work if we are separated and individualistic. It requires a collaborative endeavor. Remember, if all you see is all you see, then you don't see all there is to be seen. From here on out, ask yourself, ask, who haven't you seen? What haven't you seen? And more importantly, what about you haven't you seen yet? Thank you very, very much. From this place of determination and purpose, I started the Crystal Asige Foundation, which is dedicated to creating an inclusive society to break down the barriers within our infrastructure, our systems, society, and focus on leaving no one behind. I'd like to remind you that leaving no one behind includes yourself. Give your all, be authentic, embrace all
Truth
aspects
FM
of yourself, and don't
96.1,
ever
the heart
hide.
and soul of Liberia.
In keeping with this year's theme, peace and reconciliation can't work if we are separated and individualistic.
Views, and entertainment on Truth FM.
Remember, if all you see is all you see, then you don't see all there is to be seen. From here on out, ask yourself, ask, who haven't you seen? What haven't you seen? And more importantly, what about you haven't you seen yet? Thank you very, very much.
Get the best of news, views, and entertainment on Truth FM 96.1.
Not only that, but your word is mine as well. Come on, somebody. This is my day. Okay, so happy Friday, and I know how how y'all feeling this afternoon. All right, to all my people there in this from the disabled community, good afternoon. To Mama Sarah, how you doing? To Ben, how you doing? All my people, Ben is my serious headache in the country. Ben, how you doing? Ben, like we need to catch up this weekend, oh. The way I talk, so I know he can miss out dialing my number. Mohammed Khan, how you doing? I can just lay my hands on all of you, but I want to say you're so special this afternoon. So, well, today is Friday, and that's how we want to welcome you to State of the Nation. Maybe you will say an unusual way, but this is the weekend, and we're going to have a wonderful time together. We have a few minutes to be here with you, and I rest assured you're going to have a wonderful time with you today. And yes, this is State of the Nation. I'm Magdalene Saah, and I'm here today with Edwin. He's not a stranger to these microphones. He's gonna join me. We would talk. We'll talk about some things that happened during a week in review, and yes, and we'll go to Ghana, take a WhatsApp call for at least talk with Abina for less than 10 minutes. Yes, and then that's for the business show. For the business show, it's just going to be um a WhatsApp call from Ghana, and this training is coming up, an online training for entrepreneurs, and one-on-one you get mentorship, you get all of the training that you think all of the questions that you think you need as an entrepreneur, and it's going to help you a lot. So to the Minister of Commerce, Madam Magdalene Saah, how you doing, ma'am? This program, there was a communication sent here, and we had our representative, Christopher Koluba Siafasali, representing Truth FM. And this program is the flagship program of the Ministry of Commerce. And it's all about this upcoming conference that's going to bring together 700 participants from Liberia and other countries as well, bringing together stakeholders, policy makers, entrepreneurs, small, medium, micro enterprises, and bringing them together. And we learned that it's going to be so great. And we started a publicity as soon as we receive the communication. So just to inform you that we hope that it continues, because we have built the expectation of our people and say, yes, this is what the Ministry of Commerce has embarked on, and we hope that it becomes very fruitful. Yes, this program was laid to rest 6 years for 6 years. And when the former minister was appointed, Honorable Ami Moda resuscitated this program, and they were working on it. Later on, another person took over. Madam Nimle, Scholastica Nimle, took over, and it was a heartbeat, really. She talked more about this, and how she expressed so much, interest in ensuring that this program stands. Now you've taken over. We know that government is continuing it. So we hope that, because we continue to tell our people that the Ministry of Commerce has this big program coming up, and just wait to get all of the information. So let's now join our hey, Edwin, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on the State of the Nation. Just been watching this a show on the internet, listening to the radio at time when I'm in the newsroom, and today I have the opportunity to sit with a big sister, media colleague, Miss Magdalene Saah. It's a privilege and honor to be honest.
Yes, and I like your voice. It sounds very powerful. Do you know that?
I think this is the second time. The first time I heard that was from O'Neill Robert.
Okay.
So, but I'm also grateful to the Truth FM family because this is a dream. I want to be a professional, like being journalist. I want to make my mark. I want to make history. At least when I leave from on earth,
Mhm.
someone will say, "Oh yes, they used to have one Edwin." At that time, maybe at 79s, 80. When I go to the pape, someone will say, "Oh yeah, I used to admire Edwin for this and that." So it's good
Okay.
to be here.
Okay. So I told you only focusing on sports.
So, but basically, though in journalism, sports is the most beautiful part of the
Why
journalism
are you
field that
saying that
I
sports?
yeah.
you know, no, let me tell you something. I resigned from football the last time I was only, I'm only interested in our county beat. I was a fan of Barca, a staunch supporter. But once Chelsea caught us, they beat us that they almost fainted because I really thought we were going to. That's years back, and I said I'm moving my hand because they think that got me angry. When the pain was so much, I resigned.
No,
And then
that's the beauty of the game. You either win or you lose or you draw. So you see, being a Barcelona fan is one of the best decisions you ever made. I can give you that strength because
my friend and brother Melody Rafa is telling me, be come and join my team. He's a Barca fan, right? He said, come and join my team. I said, I'm begging you, let me say that because right now I'm joining no team. My focus is on Lofa County. Yeah, Lofa.
I think we both support in the same county because
Okay,
I'm from Wolo Umo, my mom from Feasible. So it was a feasible, but sometimes I say feasible, and then I'm a lawman by trap
okay.
and Lufian, but I grew up in Kakata and then also a Barcelona supporter. So you be a former Barcelona supporter and from Lofa, I've been a present Barcelona supporter. I guess that we plenty here are two that support
No, no, no.
Barcelona.
You're,
So
you're forgetting. I'm supporting Lofa. Begging you. That way, when Carter becomes I can be so excited and I can't just wait. I wish we already had money to have the counter meet twice a year.
yes, yes,
Yes,
it's
I
gonna be
just
good
yeah,
because
I just wish because
it
it
brings us
brings
together.
all together, and that's so
But
interesting.
I got hurt and at the moment I forget about taking action photo when I River G came from nowhere. Just gonna beat on
You
independent.
need taking picture now when we're against you.
I was just like, I kind of like freeze. I was really, really angry that particular day. It go there's somebody that I can just see. I'm gonna make flower in that
So
day.
last night the goal that Benin scored on Nigeria, just the first goal that Benin scored on Nigeria. See how it was so cheap. It just went between the main legs and that.
So that's it. In Nigeria is one of the teams in Africa that have caliber players that play in Europe and going against neighboring Benin. It's not the first time they managed to get a draw against Benin last night,
Hmm.
but they have been beaten by Benin just a few months ago in the World Cup qualifier.
Hmm.
That was in March of this year.
Okay.
So last night they came from a goal down to force Benin to a 1-1 draw. They tell you that nobody can be overlooked in football.
Look, listen, Edwin, I was supporting Mali or what? I mean, the African Cup of Nations. I was supporting Mali. Mali was playing Angola. Mali scored a goal, and then I think it was they scored goal, and the time was actually like in the second half. And this was actually if you are Mali, I was really supporting Mali. Angola came because like the game is over. So I was in a video club with a friend, and we just walk out, and within 50, if you can remember that year, Angola scored, I don't know, almost 4 goals on Mali. That day, I said I can't believe it because the whole place was upside down. I said, what? Just in less than 20 minutes I've left because when they score another one, they get confused. They score another one just within that time. So when somebody told me, I said, no, I was in a video club just a few minutes ago and Mali had one. So he said, oh, they have breaks there. So I said, okay, let me take my heartbreak and put on Lofa. When Lofa, when they didn't beat Lofa, and they think it hurt me because I just want to focus, on Lofa. But it's good to have you here. I mean, you will be following activities during the week. Um, yes. So, what really, captured your attention this week, and maybe you want us to talk about before we can go to business.
Yes, there have been couples of issues that have been observing. Like of recent, looking at the Bank Katuaba school in Nimba, is one of the training issue now in the country, and I pray and hope it get the attention of the Ministry of Education, because you see more Liberians are kind of like bullying
Bullying.
those kids, and
Yeah.
when I saw it the first time, that I said like, all human, we are entitled to mistakes. We made mistakes, and then we learn from the mistakes, and we move on. Everybody have experienced a mistake before in their life. So seeing these kids self-confident that they have written something good, and they want to say it with passion to the word, that yes, indeed they are learning at the institution. But now here we are. We got them, that we got the video, we got some of the parts, and then posted on Facebook saying things. Though, but first when I watched the video for almost an hour, and I was like, is this a drama or is something real? And then after 2 hours, I realized it was something real.
Mhm.
But I appreciated them because they have that ability. They have that. They don't have fear. They just
They
want to do.
just confidence though.
Yes,
I like their confidence.
they wanted to do something to show to the world that, oh yes, this is our high school election and our debate. And then one father, the lady, I mean the little girl who said that, what's your mission,
Your vision,
vision?
intention.
Yes. And then I said to myself, I told Sis Naomi, I said, if this girl was in Monrovia, and then having to go to a proper school, trust me, she will be the next president, former president Eli Johnson Sirleaf,
Okay.
because you have that zeal, you have that confidence. But this person, she doesn't know what to say or how to put them in structure
Mhm.
or in line. Doesn't mean she's dull or something. No, it's a mistake, and we should accept it and move on.
All I see is confidence.
Yes.
And that's why it is not about coming to town, right? They can come to town, but everybody cannot be in town.
Yes.
It is important that we have solid um, education system, that even those who in the rural areas can have you know can have access to quality education. We can have our professionals at every county, in every school, to help the children. I don't not frankly, it may appear funny to everybody, people laughing, and,
Yeah.
but is it funny to me? I don't see any
No.
funny
Yeah.
in it.
Yes.
All
And
I
I
see
support you in
is
that.
confidence. All I
Yes.
see that there is something they have in these children, that when that thing is developed, they become public speaker. They become the best people, debaters in the country, and because they got so much confidence. Where is
Yes.
coming from? Listen to this girl, Edwin. Listen, listen to her. Hmm. You raised me up to the I don't know, to the next level, but the confidence is just
Yes.
it's just so much. And you can build as maybe a trainer, those who are in the singing industry or the music industry. they can use that kind of confidence to improve the voice, her voice, the control and everything. But so much confidence. And I've been seeing it all on Facebook, but they shouldn't be bullied. Even though we all joke about some things, we laugh, but they shouldn't be bullied. We should be thinking there should be a very sad story. I know that okay, not so sad now, not so sad, but it should be something that should catch the attention of the
Yes.
Ministry of Education to tell you, okay, we need to invest more in education. Because if something like this goes on over and over and over, you have the right people coming in to give them the support, what they should do, how they should go about doing it. I want to say thanks to that school.
And the minister for education appeared before the Liberian Senate on yesterday, and I listened to her keenly, and I haven't, like, I read the news this morning on the Newsday, and she says something that when I sit and look at and compare contrast, it told me that we need to do more in our educational system because the rural part of Liberia needs serious attention. Now we have I think that should be 600,000 volunteers teachers in Liberia. And Shinin Bonk, Nimba, and Lofa, these are counties that have the highest number of volunteers teachers.
Hmm.
And if the person is volunteering and at times it doesn't have a transportation or the few time, they don't go to the class. We are saving several schools in Liberia where we see students sitting on stone, on their slippers, on the floor just to learn. And like the other day again for references. So if we pay attention to the rural end and make our educational system a better one, these kids will not be making such a mistakes. Because we cannot do that. And she said it before the Senate that if these teachers who are volunteering and when they go on the payroll, it became I think something like 8.1 million. They're going to be paid. The government will spend 8.1 million. And I said to myself, if we even spend 98.9 million on education, I believe that we have made a great progress.
So much.
Because if you educate a girl child, you have educated a whole nation. And rural Liberia, the rural part of Liberia is part and parcel of Liberia. Everyone is seeing Monrovia today. Almost 85% of people in Monrovia or in Montserrat, one way or the other, came from the rural part of Liberia.
So,
So
so they say, so when some people living in the interior.
yeah, seriously, everybody came up with Greener Pancho. I came
Yeah,
from the rural part of Liberia.
yeah.
I came, I stopped Kakata, go to school, and then later on I came back there. I came to Monrovia.
Okay.
So one way or the other, I come from the rural part of Liberia.
Yeah, sure.
And everybody,
Me, I'm important too.
you see that?
We used to go to Swagogo market there. All right. Yeah, we used to go to Swagogo market there. But education remains a vital, the bedrock of every society. The last time, I think it was 2 years ago, I had the opportunity to do an assessment, and we went about. Then you imagine there are some volunteers who are on still volunteering. Sometimes I mean, at that time, somebody would say, "Oh, I've been volunteering for 6 years, 7 years,
You see that?
3 years." I said, "Oh, what do you take to your family?" They say, the community can put together. Sometimes they bring cassava, they bring this. I said, but I mean,
It's not sufficient.
you can ride a whirling horse to death. The horse is already whirling to go. Then you say, okay, because you already whirling, you happy now, you satisfy, and then I will continue to step on you and press on you. I mean, we should be sensitive to the feelings of people. We should have empathy. That's one of the characteristics or qualities of a very good leader, to put yourself in people's shoes and say, if it is me who is going through this, how will I feel? Or when people are going through things, you put yourself in the space of that person and say, oh my God, that's empathy right there.
Yeah.
That's one of the qualities of a good leader. But I want to say thank you so much. We want to now talk business. We've been on this topic, how you call it, customers relations and retention, meaning for everyone, how we can get how we can be friendly with our customers, how we can relate to them, how we can how our actions,
Yeah.
can make them to stick with us, how we can keep them around, what some of the strategies, the methods we can use to award our customers, how we can be able to take care of them, the way we talk to them, our tone, the way we interact with them, the way we smile with them, the way So these
Yeah.
are things we've been talking about for the past time, and unfortunately, all my panelists are so busy. One is attending conference in the U.S. in North Carolina. So, I mean, yes, and one is in Liberia. He just came back to Liberia. I was on Spain Jackson George for the business show. He's back in Liberia and running after one or two. And one is in Nigeria. He's very busy. But we have Abina who's coming up with a training, and he's going to benefit entrepreneurs, especially young people, um, and those who can be reached by the smartphone. Those who are actually using smartphone, you can also you have if you have idea on how to go about using your smartphones on and getting a league and all the processes, you actually going to benefit. But you want to talk about customer relation and retention, how we can behave, how we can keep our customer, how we can act to them, how just why I connect with
Yes.
our guests.
Yes. That's a brilliant topic to admit because I majority of our local businesses in Liberia, I think some of them lack what we call customer service, especially in our community. You might go to a community, you see this lady having of a shop, and she's the only one who providing needs in terms of businesses services for the people in that community. So sometimes they feel like since they are the only one selling that product or that commodities, they don't know how to talk to people, and they don't build that proper customer relationship. But I would like to just look at a few things. How can we handle our customers? How can we build that relationship in order to have a good and proper environment? One, we need to understand the needs of
Yeah.
our
Oh,
customers.
just stay on
We
there.
conduct our surveys, ask for
What's it?
feedback, and actively listening to understand customers' preferences and concerns and expectations. Talk to them, tell them what they need, what they want, what have they come for, and then anticipate their needs by staying aware of market trends and adapting accordingly to what they need. So we need, like, one, we need to look at them, like we need to understand their needs, what our customer needs, what have they
Mm-hmm.
come for at our business, what they want, and
Mm-hmm.
we can build a relationship. Like second, I will talk about manner of approach. The manner of approach, we need to talk to our customer in a polite manner. We need to talk to them like they are part of us. We need to talk to them like we take them to be one of our special ones. Where we say, oh yeah, excuse me, how can I help you? What you need? Okay, I need this. Oh, I don't have it. Can you have a rest first? It's a bottle of water. Be cool in your chest. Let me go and get it quickly for you. Trust me, you do that one or two times. Even if the man is in Bokonjali and he need a pack of Vita or pack of battery, trust me, he will take your time and come to you because you are already treated him the first time you talk to him politely,
Mm-hmm.
and you make him feel important. So it's also important that we observe our manner of approach to our customer.
Okay.
And second, provide excellent customer service.
Okay.
I tell your staff at your business center to always treat their customer like one of them,
Yeah.
because it's almost like at the hospital. You see, in most of the American movies, you see the nurse or the doctor will always have a conversation with the patient while doing treatment. Tell me, did you feel pain at the back? Did you do this? Did you? So the person will feel free to open it and tell you how they feel.
Okay.
So we need to look at that too. We need to provide excellent customer service for our customers,
Okay.
and I personalize their experience.
Okay.
Like I might come, I said I want an energy drink, but I don't know what kind of energy drink I want to get. Probably maybe 3x at that moment might not be a proper one for me after running. Someone will say, okay, take commando, take box, take this, take
Okay.
that, right? So I should be able to tell them, okay, oh yes, I have SYC energy drink, but I prefer you taking this because it's more important
Okay.
and I'm going to help you in such situation.
Okay.
So we need, we need to personalize our customers' experience on the commodity or the goods they want to get from us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I mean, you sound like a real businessman.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's awesome. So we have Abina. Abina, how you doing? Yes. Abina Abedi is in Ghana, and she's on the line from Ghana. Abina, I'm here with Edwin Batifuen. The both of us are here to host you for the next few minutes. We started this conversation last week, and due to the poor network connection, uh, there were some, I mean, there are some information or pieces of information we missed out. So we want to give you the time so you can continue from where you stop.
Magdalene, how can I continue from where I stopped? I'm not sure what
You can't remember where you stopped, sir. I mean, start. You start afresh.
Okay. So, navigating the entrepreneurial space is very tough. It's good you look up to people who have been through it, and you listen to their advice, listen to their experiences, so that you can pick something from them. So basically, that is the reason why I'm organizing this business clinic. And a business clinic is basically a platform that connects entrepreneurs to experienced business people, for them to discuss problems and challenges of the entrepreneur.
Okay.
So basically, so the business clinic comes with a couple of workshops as well as a one-to-one session. People who would want to have a one-to-one session with me, it is free. You can book and then talk to me about your challenges, if you need help, and all of that. But basically, that is it. But there'll be fundamental workshop topics that I would treat based on the kind of people who are going to register and the kind of information they supply. So basically, that is that.
I'm concerned about the time. The last time Victoria Williams, the young lady who was on the show with me, said, I really want to know the time. Where is it going to start?
It would be in first week of December. It will start in first week of December. So from now till the fourth week of November, I'm still receiving applications. By first week of December, I will start. So by fourth week of November, I would have reached out to everybody who registered. And then by first week of December, we are going to start.
So I want you to talk more about the link. How can we access the link? How can we go about it? Is it on a page or on your personal Facebook page? How can we get it?
Okay. So I'm watching you live on Facebook.
Okay.
And I have put a comment there. So when you check against my name, I said that register for the free and virtual business clinic.
Okay.
And I put a link to register. And I added a link for inquiry as well. So people who want to make inquiry, you can click on the link. And then ask any question you want to ask. If you want to go right ahead and register, there's a link. Just click on it and then you can register.
Okay.
That's simple.
Okay. So, all right. And we will try as much as possible to share within the various group chats we are all in. And we'll continue to talk about this because It's important. Myself will sign up, and I want to get one-on-one training from you. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
You haven't forgotten about your business idea and the plans you have.
Yeah. Yes, sure. So, but is there any other thing you want to let us know?
I think people should just take advantage. People don't really value free things. But this is free. It will get to a time I would not do it for free.
Okay.
So if you have the chance, you take it now, because now it is free.
Okay. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks so much. We always appreciate you. We value your, our partnership. Ghana, Liberia. We we value the partnership, and you always provide your expertise with us on the agriculture program. Now it is business, so this is something that expect our course anytime. We will call you. Yeah, can you please give us update, because we're a little bit confused on something and we want to get so, but they just to let you know, everyone listening, watching, the training will start first week in December. So it is a time to, I will also post it on my personal page. You can also go there, and we'll share it. We'll share the link in the various group chat. You can go about signing up for this training with Abina.
I'll be grateful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Abina, just to let you know, as soon as you told me the last time, I started sharing it in different group chats. I started sharing it. I share it in almost 10 group chats. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Abina. Okay, we'll talk after. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So guess what? The Liberia Marathon is this coming Sunday. And I bring people the last minute of time. The whole today, they just been calling me. People, where can I get how can I register?
I learned that you're running.
No, I'm not running, Edwin. Don't, guess what? I woke up the morning, I was so tired, my body so tired. I went to the gym. I said, no. When I went to the gym, the young girls in the gym, they will say, hey, we're missing you. I say, I beg you. We can't see you, And I said, ma, I beg you. I here today. They play, I see that my whole body is so sour. I have a lot of work to do on next week Sunday. I'm the media coordinator. So I have a whole lot of media people that are going to be working with. It can be easy. So now I have to get down, walk, run, and interview people. I'm going to chew a lot of chicken to exercise my jaw. Yes, a lot, because I have to exercise my jaw, drink water, and prepare for Sunday. Because they're going 2022, we started interviewing people, non-Liberians, for 5 in the morning. Joseph Batomaya, with the rest of the team. We talk with a lot of people. So it's going to be good. We're going to work along with other media colleagues. I hope you'll be running too. But tomorrow, I'm informed that tomorrow, registration is going to be closing. But let's hear from...
But the marathons is actually good, and it's,
Yeah,
it's good.
so...
I pray that one of the person that have been going to the gym regularly should be the DG, liability, only rabble. They've been going to the gym regularly. So I think they need to take the chance. They need to run too at the
Yeah,
marathon.
they need to run. Yeah, they need to run. They really need to run, because like for me, I like to go to the gym. I'm always like in a gym, but I had to take break this one time. I took compassion break. I like to be in the gym, Jimmy, and I keep for the gym. Somebody said, Magdalene, what you want to reduce? Tell me what on your body you want. I say, no, man, it's not about that, but it's going to always be fit. So since today, people just been calling me on Messenger. Librarians will wait last minute of time.
Yeah.
Then
at the 11th hour.
Yeah. Then they want to rush and put, But let me see what I can get Daniel D online. Next week is going to be the marathon. We are expecting thousands of people to participate in this event. Let me see what I can get Daniel. Daniel, Dean, if you listen, why can you call me? You want me to use my little credit? Yeah, but
Hello. Already informed you that the subscriber you are calling is currently on another call. Please hold. Already informed you. Dear subscriber, your account is low. Please hold. Yeah, I'm trying to get Daniel. I can't get him. Lati, I can't get him. Can you talk about the registration will be in tomorrow? Is it confirmed now? On the 17th. That's 16th. That's Sunday, right? Okay, but can you talk a little bit about it? Yes, and the 17th. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, where is Abina? Okay. Hi, call him. Edwin. Yeah. So, tell me, are you gonna be running?
No.
What? Okay, I'll register for you. I'll do the registration for you.
No. I want to be there, but not as one of the runners. I want to be there to give my service at least. Maybe a picture. Yeah, take Google action photo for
Okay.
those who want to be running,
Oh,
especially.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
no, I'm also good at taking picture. I have my own camera, and just like we asked me to take a picture when I went back in the newsroom. I said, "Oh, this is a camera," and they said, "Magdalene going inside already." So, yeah.
Oh, so you had good camera there. Good.
I have a very good camera. I have a camera that I used to take those picture of
Okay.
Adam looking man. All of these stars from Africa.
Okay.
When we met at the AFCON in Abidjan, I was
Okay.
using it.
Okay.
So I have it, and I would be willing. Maybe somehow just say, "Where you come? Let's go." At least when we do the interview, you're taking the picture, then the marathon can have a action picture. Our process, they can use it for. So yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna put you. I mean, you're gonna tell some volunteers. We can want to pay you.
I'm willing.
All right, I'm kidding. But frankly, we have a lot of volunteers who are working with us. We will be glad to have you on. We're gonna work together. We have a lot of work to do on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of work to do on Sunday. And this time we even slept at the SKD.
Wow.
I told the guy, I said, no, you want me to come I can be in the morning because I put pressure on the all they came Josie. I know he was sleeping there, Oma. He had to wake up. Yes,
No.
they
won't work with me, and they want me to. Mom, what should be over there? They need the money because when you say no, I can't see car right now. Nobody can move it, stuff like that.
I'm not far from SKD, so I go easily to also provide lodging for those media colleagues who want to stay at the place or near SKD and then three
No, that
or
one for
five
your meals or the women in Umpa chef for getting
for all the mail.
you
I
you
want to.
to
And if they want to, no problem.
Edwin.
I about hearing person
Oh,
like that. And I've been
I didn't
there
say
for my.
anything.
Yeah, no, no,
I
I
think you're a
just
nice guy. All right. So the boy has me. How you doing? I'm waiting. Hey, Tatas, how you doing? Tatas, how you doing? Tatas Johnson, the CEO of Cheddar Construction Company. I admire this guy so much. He's young and he has a lot of people working with him, employing them, and empowering them as well. So, and I'm very, very proud to be the brand ambassador of this company. Yes, Tatas Johnson, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, so yeah, that's it. But let's wait. We have 2 more minutes to go. We have exactly 2 minutes to go. Hello. You on the radio? Just put yourself you on the test me in How you do? Mommy, I heard you're closing registration. We got 1 minute. So in 1 minute, please tell us how is it going to be like I mean the registration. Tell us about the registration right now. Just announce what people can contact you. Please.
The registration coordinator so we have and we went out 1 day for registration.
Okay.
And at that moment, that's why you see more people trying to do the registration. So they can more tedious.
Okay.
More tedious for us. So at this moment, for those of you who came in and want to do the registration for the America, so tomorrow is the last day.
All right.
So currently visit the SKD.
Okay. I think it's 17 again. Today is 15. So Sunday.
Yeah, but Sunday no. Sunday we're not Sunday is not like major papers.
Okay, so announce numbers quick. We closing up now.
Okay, fine. So for those of you that want to you want to contact us your registration, you can contact me on my number 0777 905533 or visit us at the STD of Invisible Park of PhD Park.
Okay.
To do your registration tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Okay, Latte.
Thank you so much. And Liberian, I hope to see you all running during the marathon. The wonderful. Trust me, myself going to be there too.
Okay, I trust your legs. The tallest man in Liberia.
I'm excited to my family.
Okay, so we have to go. Edwin?
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Thank you so much, and I hope that I can have the opportunity maybe once in a week to be with the sister that I admire so much. Yeah.
All right.
But it's good to be here. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So thanks to every one of you for following from Monday to now. We're so glad that you've been there and we're here. Unfortunately, we couldn't open the lines today. Yes, I'll see you next week by the grace of God.